Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of March 9th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing. Thank you. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. Some of you have even hit the hype button, so unexpected, but thank you, much appreciated. And of course all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from you, letting me know you enjoyed the video, it resonated, you've subscribed to my channel. That is all so nice to hear. I do truly appreciate that you take time out of your day to write such nice things. So again, thank you. Ooh, healing. Getting past some past trauma. Could have been a bad breakup, a divorce, something that really left a profound mark on you, and it caused you to shut down for a long time, feeling, not quite deserving of happiness and love, but you're realizing that the other party has long moved on, and now you are left to heal yourself, and you are slowly but surely realizing that you are more than lovable. So you're allowing yourself finally to take the swords out and start to heal. Understand that things from the past happened to all, and you're slow to heal, but you will be fine. It's just a memory now. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Overthinking, overanalyzing, stressing, worrying. Ooh, something has really got under your skin this week. Stressing and worrying about something. Now this could again be from the past, that you don't want to repeat something. Or perhaps you've been feeling a little bit ill. Just run yourself ragged. And now you're realizing you need to stop, heal yourself, release yourself from certain overthinking, overanalyzing. You've got a lot on your mind right now. Now it could be things that are actually happening, or perhaps you are thinking it may happen. So you're all up in your head a little bit too much, and you're realizing you need to get off that merry-go-round and start moving forward again. And the Knight of Swords, yeah, some of you are wanting to take a trip somewhere, or perhaps already planning for one, because this could be a future one. But it's something you want to do. You're excited for yourself. So you are really understanding that, okay, I'm starting to curb the impulses. You're looking forward to excitement, but not overdoing it. You're taking that 3-minute count before you do anything in haste, that might be dangerous to yourself. You're understanding the consequences of things, and you're not being so tempted by the excitement of the moment. But there's definitely a trip in the future here for you, and you're more than ready and willing to go. That's very nice. And the Wheel, yes. Things have gone full circle, starting fresh, new opportunities, happiness, luck, life cycles, absolutely. This is your turning point. This is finally you're allowing yourself to turn the corner. Change. You've had your ups and downs. You want life to look and go a certain way, and you're realizing the only way that can come to life is if you change your direction. So you've already made up your mind to do that. You're realizing you don't want to keep going down this path. You want change, you want calm, and you're willing now to step into that. Yeah, look at that. The Sun card. Beautiful. That is really nice for you. You've had a lot of ups and downs lately. You know, that's positive pleasures, happiness, vitality, fun, and joy back in your life. And that's beautiful. You know, there's success, your rebirth, starting fresh. You know, all is well. Things are really starting to turn for you on a good turn. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Rods. Absolutely new beginnings. You're going to hear a message from somebody that is going to really get you excited again. Now, this could be not only for work for some of you, but it could be for travel. Like you may have to travel somewhere to go to work, or you have the opportunity to do that. But you're just right now listening, seeing what's around, you know, trying to get a little more information on this. You're using your head. You're curbing your adventurous spirit to just go off. You're realizing it's time to, you know, move forward, but a little bit more cautious on this new opportunity. And like I said, this could be a totally new career for you. And you really do have the energy to do this. And you're all about out with the old and let's start with the new. So this new spark that has, you know, presented itself to you, maybe somebody's told you that, hey, you could make money doing that, you know, like these side hustles. And you're finally realizing that it's something you like to do, which is beautiful, because once you like to do something, you will continue. You may change it a little bit, but, you know, so this is the universe giving you this opportunity, this creative project, you know, and that can be at work where you're at. Maybe they've asked you to give them a hand to write a book, manual, whatever. But you are ready and willing to do this. And the Two of Rods, yeah. Looking out to your new possibilities. You have the whole world in your hand. You're quite content at where you're at. But your adventurous soul is calling out for you. Wanting you to, you know, open up again. Do a little traveling. Have a little bit of fun. And not just stay home all the time. Some of you are looking to travel overseas. Could be for work or pleasure. But whatever it is, it's something that is really calling to you for a change. You know, you're not getting talked into this. This is something you're actually getting excited about. So this new adventure and these opportunities are really sparking those juices again in you to be a little more creative, do things a little more, you know, off the cuff instead of always doing what's expected. Yeah, and the Six of Pentacles. Taking care of your finances, taking care of yourself, helping others. And you are all about that. But you're realizing now that you're starting to look not only out to the future, but realize that, you know, for all that you give to others, are they in turn really doing anything for you, or are you always the helper, the one they call on? You know, and you're realizing that it needs to be a two-way street. Though you will continue to give to some, you're holding back now on others, because you're starting to get the feeling that you're being used instead of appreciating you for who you are. Yeah, and the Star card. You definitely got a new beginning here. New opportunity that you are actually going to take an adventure on. You know, this is faith, renewal, good omens. You're just at the beginning of this. Pardon me. My allergies are beating me up this week. But you are just at the beginning, and things are really calming down, which helps you to calm down. Once you get in this rhythm, things are going to go very much in your favor and easier. Yeah, the Death card. You're learning to let go of things from the past. And that can be people, places, and things. But you're moving away from difficult situations. You're, calling it the end. And so that you can start to begin moving forward. This is a big change for you. But you're willing now to make this transformation. You're not holding yourself back. You're realizing some cycles in your life are just needing to go away now, so that you can change the cycle of your future. And you're willing to do that. It's not hard for you. Once you start, to pick your path and lean into it, things are really going to change quite quickly. Yeah, look at that. The Chariot. Definitely moving forward. Like I said earlier, that could be a trip, changing course in your job, but you're in the driver's seat of this. This movement, this progress is all whether you take action or not. So this is the willpower, control, determination, and this is your departure, moving on. And you have all the courage that you could ever need to make this transformation for yourself, for these opportunities to really be all that you have envisioned them. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Maybe you were taking care of somebody who was feeling a little bit, ill, and you stepped in or stepped up and took care of them and, went that extra mile as you always do. And it has now worn you down. You're feeling tired, drained, realizing that you need to pamper yourself by whatever means. Taking a walk, talking on the phone to somebody, watching a series on Netflix, whatever seems to help you get out of your mind, get out of your own way, and just clear your mind so that you can think of other things and not, make yourself sick. Or this could be you healing from an injury. I hope that's not the case. But whatever it is, you're actually taking care of number one first. You're realizing your health is your wealth, and it's the most important thing you need to do this week, is to take care of yourself. Yeah, the Hangman. Stepping back. You really went deep. You've been analyzing situations, people, places, and things. Some of you have talked to somebody about this. You don't have to go and see a psychiatrist face to face. You can do it on the phones now. But somebody you've talked to flicked that switch for you of understanding why you repeat some patterns and you don't want to anymore. You want to get off that merry-go-round. You're realizing the only way that you can do this is to let go of things. And that's very easy said, but not always easy to do. But you're viewing things definitely different in your life, in all areas of your life. And it will help you to change and release things going forward. And that's your whole goal this week, is to take opportunities and move forward with them and not repeat anything from the past. So you've definitely gathered the wisdom that you needed and the clarification going forward. All right, I'm going to pull one more tarot card to see if we can get a little more understanding of this week. Yeah, the Five of Cups, that's okay. Looking at your past, learning to let things go. You've had your ups and downs, like I said earlier, and now you're realizing that you can't fix it, change it, or undo it. It's the past. So you spent a little bit of time looking back at it with, not so happy memories, but you're realizing it's done and you can move away from that. You've already learned whatever it was that you needed to learn. You'll pick up those cups and you will start fresh again and knowing it's the right time. All right. And your oracle card. Trusting your instincts. Careful reflection before taking action. Insight that comes through meditation. Well, there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.